Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Raw. You are in the company of the Mundo, and as always, well, it's first time for me, but Matt Rhodes, you're here. Hello, Matt.
Hello, Mundo.
And, well, since I got the job on NXT, I thought, well, I'll take over Raw as well, because that Dave Easton, well, he's still away. So you have got, as always, one half of the World Tag Team Champions here with you. And, Matt, it is the draft, I do believe.
Yes, it's going to be a very exciting night tonight. We got the draft tonight, and we got plenty of matches to determine our picks.
And we have 6 matches, apparently, we're going to have tonight. And for SmackDown viewers, of course, all our good SmackDown viewers, I am going to be in one of them later on. That is coming up. Of course, me and AJ Styles are going to destroy at Kings of Wrestling later on. He may have won the Royal Rumble, but he'll not beat us because we're the best tag team anyway. But so Matt, why don't we start with the first match, which is also a tag team match. I believe coming up it is the Usos versus Usos versus Awesome Truth, which is Miz and R-Truth, who are my good friends on SmackDown. And who do you think can win this one?
Well, since I'm here on Raw, I've got to stay with the Raw crowd, but it's going to be a really close match, but I'm hoping the Usos can pull it out just so Raw can get the first pick for tonight.
Indeed, this is for a draft pick, and the Usos are right first. Let's listen to the entrance. Well, the Usos are coming out, and Matt, since I know a thing about tag team wrestling, have you done tag team wrestling before by any chance?
No, they haven't put me in any matches yet in NXT. I'm hoping eventually to get into some tag team action.
Well, I have to say, these boys coming out now, if it wasn't for me and AJ, of course, these guys would surely, I would think, would be future tag team champions on SmackDown. And, well, all I can say is, they're going to take SmackDown. We're going to get the first pick. I have full confidence in these boys. I don't know if you can see your Usos, but these two boys are absolutely... Miz, former world champion as well. So he knows a bit of two things about titles.
Yeah, I definitely have to give you. R-Truth and Miz do have a good resume of their standards, but the Usos are up and coming. They could surprise and shock anybody.
No champions though. I don't understand why you Raw lot are going to be putting people who haven't won anything in these matches early on. You're going to give us SmackDown lot some of your superstars early on. Anyway, let's move on. So anyway, Mike, this is your second week on here on Raw.
Yes. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this Raw.
And you've already drove Dave Easton to away, which is nice. So
that was on his own doing. He needed to go away for a little while and get rehabbed, and he should be back shortly, though, and our best wishes go out to him and his family.
Stuff him. You've got me. You don't need him. Let's go Miz. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Miz. Win us some things. Apparently as well, during some of these matches, I don't know if you've seen NXT, obviously, and your show, I have to do ad breaks as well. So I don't know if so I have to do them sometimes when they come up. But Miz getting a bit of his ass kicked. Come on, Miz. Let's get us SmackDown people. So, by the way, we have to let people know as well, Matt, that everybody is up for draft, even champions as well. So you might even get to see me on Raw.
It'd be very interesting to see how you and AJ would take to Raw.
Now here's another thing, Matt. Teams are not included. So what it means is, if say AJ Styles got drafted, I wouldn't come over. It would just be AJ Styles.
So then you'd have to come up with a new tag team partner.
Exactly. That's how it works. So you never know. SmackDown, we could take Jericho off you, and we could have both champions. So there you go. Let's hope that happens for us anyway. As where's he go? Here we go. See, they kind of keep away from us, can they?
They love coming out here to this announce table.
Get away. I don't know if that's Jimmy or Jay, by the way. It's alright, Miz will take control of it anyway. And here we go. Ooh, into the submission. We haven't seen any. See, Miz is so confident he doesn't even tag out.
Yeah, he seems like he can run the match all by himself right now.
It's just, it's easy. It's easy. I told you these. We're going to take 6 of your superstars tonight. I have full confidence in my SmackDown lot.
Well, like I said, I'm just here commentating for Raw, so I'm trying to play the part for Raw, but I'm still an NXT wrestler, so hopefully Raw will get somebody new.
Since where's that GM of yours anyway?
Laurinaitis, I haven't seen him in a couple days. I haven't heard any news on him. He might be back tonight by a surprise.
Well, I haven't seen him backstage. Actually, saying that, I haven't seen Tim Jones or SmackDown GM anywhere. Where the hell is everything? Never mind. As long as you win this match, I don't mind. Miz is not doing very well. Throwing a kick to the outside. Come on, ref. Tell him to get back inside. Here's a question. I wonder what happens if it's a count out.
I would have no idea what we'd do on that one.
Strange. That's the truth. Get him. Throw him back in. Nice to see that the Usos are helping each other in this match. Anyway, Miz throws him into the corner. And then closing him. R-Truth's going for a walk around the outside. That's how.
Yeah, I don't know what R-Truth's thinking about out there.
He's probably got. Tell you, these boys have got so much confidence in each other. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for me and AJ, these two would be champions. But as Sheamus, if you watch SmackDown, Sheamus seems to get his ass kicked off these two a lot.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those matches.
So, see, I think this has turned into sort of a singles competition with just people on the apron. But
yeah, well, I don't think Miz has even attempted to try and tag in R-Truth yet in this match.
No, I don't know. Uh-oh, problems here. What the hell's he doing? Come on, ref, that should be a disqualification already. So is this how you lot play on Raw, is it?
Oh, there's the 5-second rule. You get 5 seconds to come in. You got to get out within that time.
Yeah, but you don't go across and hit your opponents.
You take every advantage you can get.
See, not like SmackDown. SmackDown, we play fair across SmackDown. And Miz...
I figured you would learn that from Paul Heyman.
Hey, don't you start... I'm not part of him. I heard about you and Paul Heyman. We'll get into that later on.
Hey, I'm sure you can't see it, but under this other shirt I'm wearing, it's my Paul Heyman. I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, I've heard about you and Paul Heyman on NXT. Oh, chance here for Raw, though, to get a draft pick. As Miz is hit with a sort of a Samoan drop into the cover. 2. Oh my God, and there you go. You lot have the first draft pick.
And what were you saying about the Usos? I told you they could surprise you.
Well, I'm shocked. Just an off night, that's all I'm saying. People can have an off night.
I'd have to say it's a David versus Goliath win.
Well, especially as SmackDown Raw now have the first draft pick, thanks to the Usos. I'm sure we're going to get plenty more though through the night. We're going to find out momentarily here who Raw have picked. As the Usos seem to be very happy with that win. Let's have a look. Here we go. We're going to find out. Raw has picked Corey Graves. There you go. So what do you think of that then, Matt?
Be a very nice addition to see what he can bring to Raw.
Former European champion, Corey Graves. And there indeed is Corey Graves. Oh, well, we'll not be seeing him on SmackDown anymore. He'll be coming across to Raw. And these take effect, by the way. The picks take effect from next week's Raw. So there you go. Coming up next, it is Curtis Barnett versus Sami Zayn. Just to let you know, this is not a draft pick match though, Matt. Apparently, I've been told.
Alright. It'll be very interesting to see how these two can match up against each other.
It's still Raw versus SmackDown, but not a draft pick on the line. What do you make, Matt, of these two anyway? Megan and Curtis Barnett.
They seem like they have a nice relationship going between each other, and hopefully it stays for them.
But I have a lot of hope for this Curtis Barnett. I've seen him a few times, but since he's came with this Megan, He seems to be going downhill a bit.
Well, I think he's kind of lost focus on his title shot, but he's got himself a girl, so.
Well, if that's what he hopes for in life, well, good luck to him. Me, I'd rather have titles, but that's another thing. Now this guy, I've seen him a few times on SmackDown, obviously because he's on my show, which is the best band, by the way. But Sami Zayn, I think he should be able to beat Curtis tonight. I don't know if you've seen Sami before. Canadian, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his matches, and he hasn't seemed to step up to the next level yet.
Well, Joe, who's one of the commentators on Smack, we used to commentate with Deviation, he likes this guy, apparently. Don't know why. I don't see anything. Don't see much of him apart from tonight, obviously, when he beats Raw. But hey ho, any SmackDown guy's going to beat Raw tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it didn't happen in the first match, so you're already wrong.
Well, as I said, anyone can have an off night. You've got to let them just get on with it. See now,
Sami Zayn with a nice face buster there.
Exactly, that's what you're going to get. This is the action you get on SmackDown. Matt, you're on the wrong show. I'm telling you.
Oh,
you should commentate.
I'm working. I'm trying to work my ways with Paul Heyman, see if I can get him to work a way to get me onto a show.
Talking about him, Paul Heyman, don't go near him. That's all I'm saying. He's got too interested in Connor Rhodes. That's his problem. Doesn't want to be interested in tag team champions like me and AJ Styles.
Yeah, well, I think if he gets a look at the groovy one here, he might have a different flavor of show to have.
Yeah. Honestly, I tell you, you can do better than him. Look what happened to me. I didn't need him. Got tag team champions. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's move on. You should move
back
on.
To the action.
You should move on from Paul Heyman. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Sami. Do it for SmackDown. I still like to know.
Well, hopefully Megan doesn't get involved in this match.
Yeah. She hasn't. I like Paige. Have you seen Paige?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of her matches. She's definitely a hard worker in there.
See, now that's a woman. Good British woman. That's what I say. That's despite what. See, she did what every British woman does. She's hard as nails and she wins titles. That's all you need to know. Sami and Curtis sort of. Oh, look at that! Just spinning heel kick takes Curtis down. So, no draft pick on the line for this one though. So, no pressure on Curtis to lose again.
We just got ourselves a good old-fashioned street fight here between these two to see who comes out the top star.
Oh, look at that. Spinning DDT. Taking Curtis. Matt, just so I tell you, do you know I'm the tag team champions?
Yeah, I was calling the Royal Rumble when you guys won that match.
Yeah, did we beat the Shield? True.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Yeah, it is. See, if you've become a champion, Matt, you might be on one of these shows.
Well, I had my shot at the NXT Championship. I held it for a couple of weeks and just got bested on one match and went right back down.
See, you've got to be with talent like me, man. If you were talent with me, you would get somewhere. Don't forget Paul Heyman. If you're with Paul Heyman, you'll get nowhere. That's all I'm saying. And don't get a woman either. Look what happens to Curtis Barnett.
Yeah, I'm looking to win titles, not girls.
Well, look at this. Sami Zayn taking him over. Look at that. Takes him down with, I don't know what you call that kind of move, but he's setting him up anyway. Now look at this. This is impressive. I've seen him do this to Mark Henry. You know Mark Henry, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of weight to lift up.
Yeah, I've seen him do that to Mark Henry. So if he's done that to Mark Henry, oh, okay, Curtis just decides just to get up. Fair enough. See, but SmackDown again, just kicking Raw's ass. And there you go. We're 1 for 1. See, speechless. Matt Rhodes is speechless, people.
I can't believe Megan didn't interfere more in that match.
See, that's what happens. You get a girl, that's what happens. You get beat.
I thought she would have been more a deciding factor in that match.
Well, there you go. Sami Zayn picks up the win on Raw, and SmackDown are level, guys. we are back at 1-1, and we still have 5 more draft picks. All the remaining matches now will be for draft picks. That boy does SmackDown proud. Well done to him. Let's move on. Who is this? Maybe it's your GM. Maybe he's decided to come back. Yes. Look who it is. It's our great leader himself, Tim Jones. Oh, how nice. And
tons of fun, Tim Jones.
Oh, hey, look at it. And there is Jeff Hardy. And look, you know who else is it? There he is. Our European champion, Kurt Angle. And who did he beat on SmackDown? Yes, you guessed it. Paul Heyman's loser, Connor Rhodes. But let's move on anyway. Elimination 6-man tag, apparently. And this is going to be for another draft pick. SmackDown, we have Dolph Ziggles, Dustin Healy, Sheamus, while you lot have Tyler Breeze, Sean Betherick, and Daniel Cage. Tell me anything about your lot?
Well, Betherick and Daniel Cage are very seasoned veterans, and they should do pretty well for themselves. This new guy, Tyler Breeze, I'm not too sure. I think he's a couple screws loose.
Well, we have Sheamus fighting Irishman, of course. We have Dolph Ziggler, who looks like he's leading this group, and Dustin Healy, who was non-stop wrestling champion until the Royal Rumble, if you remember. And here's the team that's going to get beat. Sorry, I mean Team Raw, sorry. And so
the best team.
Well, I've heard your lot are a bit of egotistic.
Well, they're young stallions. They're up and coming. They're looking to make their mark. So,
well,
it's just like I told you with the Usos. They were young up and comers. They're just something you can't expect from the up and coming new stars that we've got here on Raw.
Well, so this is Tyler Breeze in the blue, I guess.
Yeah, it's a new persona he's been taking on ever since he got hit by a car.
You got hit by a car?
Yeah, there's been a couple of car accidents that have happened on here.
Oh yeah, that happened to your GM, is that right? That's Raw's GM.
Yeah, that's why he's not here right now. And we're hoping to see him back shortly.
Who could hit someone with a car, I guess? Probably Paul Heyman, I guess. He's been doing stuff like that. So just let people know, this is a 6-man elimination tag. So if you get eliminated, you have to go to the back, and the winning team obviously wins the draft pick. As Tyler Breeze cheats again. You Raw lot like cheating, don't you?
Well, I said, you do whatever you can to get that win.
Well, so far, let's just go through. Just to remind everyone, Corey Graves from SmackDown has been drafted to Raw. That was the first draft pick tonight. We've got, as I say, 5 more to go. And, Matt, coming up, myself and AJ Styles, we're going to be going against your tag team champions, Kings of Wrestling. That's in part 2. Also, European champion Kurt Angle, our saviour, is going to take on the Fallen, the United States champion from the Wyatt family.
That's going to be a tough match for Kurt Angle. I can see it right now.
Kurt Angle, look, did you see how easy? Did you watch, Matt? Did you see how he beat Connor Rhodes? You're talking.
Yeah, but Connor Rhodes is no Fallen. I'm telling you, the Fallen is a monster. He is going to tear through Kurt Angle tonight.
No. Anyway, Angle's going to win that. And in the main event, it's main champion, Chris Jericho. Oh, sorry, Raw's continues.
You got to run commercial.
Yeah, hold on. I've got to do this ad break thing. Let's see who it is. Non-stop wrestling SmackDown, the greatest show alive. You should be watching it on Thursday nights, 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Right where you are, and we should be watching it. Oh, we're back again. I've been told through my mic here that we've had some eliminations during our quick commercial break. Daniel Cage has been eliminated from SmackDown, and
from Raw.
Sorry, from Raw. Yeah, sorry. See, I thought he's good. I thought he was on it. And from our
Sheamus.
side, Sheamus. Thanks for that. Thanks for keeping us up to date. No, Sheamus is there.
No, Sheamus is still there.
See, Dustin Healy has been eliminated. So there you go.
He must have been off the apron when I looked over.
Yeah. And here comes Sheamus, the big Irish warrior, punches Tyler Breeze in the mush of his. See, we just need...
Knocks Bethrick off the apron.
Yeah, Sean Bethwick, do you know... I've heard this guy has a lot of YouTube followers. Is that true?
Yes, everyone should follow him at Sean the Show.
Sean the Show, people. There you go. There's a plug for everybody. Into the cover. Come on, Sheamus. Yeah, you go. 2-on-1. Good old SmackDown winning again. So we just got to get rid
Time for the show to show off.
Yeah, well, first ever non-stop wrestling champion. I do know my history of this place, despite obviously anybody who cares will only care about the World Tag Team Champions, who are me, of course, which is coming up in the next part. But SmackDown just taking liberties with Raw here again. I like that. I like the arena, by the way. I wonder who makes them.
I don't know. He's a very good designer, though.
Very
be interesting to get to talk to him.
Very good, especially how he does the little non-stop wrestling. It's the little things that matter. That's the thing. So let's have a look. Come on, man. Sheamus. Clothesline by Bethwick. Apparently I'm getting told in my microphone that I've got to start calling matches properly. Don't know who's saying that, but I'm enjoying this. This is fun.
Sean Bethwick, I think he's the only wrestler I know that can wrestle with his shades still on.
Yeah, what is that? Why is he still fighting with his shades on?
Because his future's so bright, he's got to wear his shades.
Oh, that is terrible.
I know.
Are you going to do these kind of puns all night?
Well, someone's got to try and keep up the flavor.
Hey, SmackDown's winning. That's all you need to know.
No, Raw won. Raw won the first pick.
No, we're winning here.
We got Corey Graves. We took Corey Graves from you. You won the match that didn't matter, so.
Well, we're going to win this one. I don't know what Ziggles is doing on the outside. Sorry, Ziggler, I've been told I've got to call him again. Come on, guys. You've got to have some fun here. Is this what you like on Raw? Do we have to be so, professional?
I don't think Dolph and Sheamus can get along. Wait.
Yes!
Sheamus pulls it out.
There you go. We have won, people. We have won. We have a draft pick. Come on. Be Jericho. Please be Jericho. I'd love to have Jericho. See, now, let's bring one of your tag champs over to us. That'll be funny.
No, give him somebody like Boss Man that we just signed. We can send him over there.
Nah, you're only jealous because he won NXT. Come on, Raw. Well done, Raw, guys. I'm applauding. I hope you can hear that. Well done, Ziggles and Sheamus. Let's see who we get. Come on, be someone big. Be someone big. Come on, Joe Harry. Joe Harry.
And there you go. I'll clap for that one.
Joe Harry? Who's Joe Harry? Anybody? Apparently that's Joe Harry. Okay. Yay, we got Joe Harry. We'll welcome him to SmackDown. And that's the end of part 1. Me and Matt will be back for part 2 in just a few seconds. If you watch us on YouTube, obviously like, subscribe, tell us what you think. And we'll be back for part 2 if you're watching on Twitch in a few seconds. Say bye, Matt.